All right, so it's Wednesday. This is our second workout together. Workout. Again, it's like 30 minutes that I don't put anything in my mouth. So weighed in this morning, 302.2, which is 3 pounds less than I weighed in on Monday. But you got to know that's water. When you're a big guy like me, uh, you you can fluctuate up to a half gallon of water a day, up to a gallon of water a day, and so I could lose 8 pounds in 3 days, and then drink a couple glasses of water, and it's all right back. So uh, we're not worried about what I weigh in every day. What we're more worried about is being able to do chin ups or pull ups rather, push ups, sit ups, knee bends, run a mile in 10 minutes or less, and then hopefully fitting into some clothes that I haven't fit into in a year. I've got this really cool T-shirt that says "I sleep with the art teacher" because my wife is an art teacher, and I haven't been able to wear it in probably 3 years because I just can't fit into the thing. I mean, I can fit into it, but I don't know what to do with the other arm. So hopefully we can svelte it down enough to get into that. I wanted to show you this before we get started today. I want to show you this. I bought this uh, pull-up bar back in February when I decided I wanted to learn how to do pull-ups again. And I got real lucky. I found this at a thrift store at a Goodwill. And I do not suggest buying these things at a Goodwill any more than I suggest buying safety equipment or baby stuff at a Goodwill, because it's probably, if you normally stuff at Goodwill is damaged in some way, or it's used. There's a reason they got rid of it. But this one was still in the box, had all the pieces. I inspected it thoroughly. It had never even been put together when I bought it, and I figured, because it was February, I figured somebody bought it for their New Year's resolution in January, and then and he immediately gave up on that crap. So I bought it back in February. We're going to need it next week when we move on to the next phase of push-ups, or pull-ups rather. So if you don't have this, you can get something to hang over the door. You can throw some ropes. I'll show you how to do it next week. Throw some ropes over the door. We'll worry more about that next week. I'm just giving you a heads up of what's coming. Today, Wednesday, we're going to do the same workout we did on Monday. Friday, we're going to do the same workout again. So I know it's very boring. It's why we hate it. And then Sunday, we'll sit down and we'll go over the calorie count, the weigh in, and and we'll chat about how we're doing. Okay, so today we're going to get started with the same exercises we did on Monday. We're going to do 3 sets of 30 wall pull-ups, where I put my toes up against the door frame. Shout out to Hampton over at Hybrid Calisthenics, hey, for pointing this out to me. But we're going to put my toes up against the door frame here, and I'm going to use the door frame to pull myself up. 3 sets of 30 of those. And then the same thing with push-ups, where I put my heels against the other side. 3 sets of 30 of those. And we're going to do where I sit down in the chair and stand back up. I don't know about you guys, but my sides were sore all day yesterday from that. My mom mentioned that it hurt her legs bad. So that's a pretty rough exercise if you haven't been doing anything. And obviously I haven't been doing anything. And then we'll move over to the treadmill, and we'll go 10 minutes on the treadmill. So let's get started with this. We know we don't want to do it. We know it's boring. That's why we hate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow down so you don't have inertia doing it for you. 6. You don't want to bounce off the door. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now remember, I'm not a fitness guru, I'm not a health expert, and I'm not a doctor. Be sure you talk to a doctor before you start anything if you feel like you have issues of any kind. And check it out with other people. Go talk to the YMCA, the people at the YMCA. They'll coach you through it. This is basically just, again, 30 minutes that I'm not putting anything in my mouth and getting me used to moving again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. When you haven't been doing anything, that hurts. Okay, make sure your chair is someplace where it won't slide out from underneath you. I have a board across the bottom between the towel here to keep my feet from slipping out from underneath you, so that helps. So don't assist yourself by putting your hands on your knees, but if you have to have help going down or coming up, you can grab onto the door frame, because I know if you haven't been doing anything, or if you've got injuries or heart issues or anything like that, maybe you need a little assist. By all means, use the assist, but don't let it stop you from doing something. So here we go. We sit down, put our back to the chair. 1 count is all the way up and all the way back down to the back. 1. Got to sit on the edge of the chair. 2. No, it's not 2 yet. 2. That way you lean back a little bit and use your abdomen. 3. 4. 5. I'm already winded. 6. I got to slow down because I'm using the bounce. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. Back to the pull-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now, just for the record, you can change the intensity. If 30 like that is hard for you, you can change the intensity. Instead of putting your feet up against the door, you can move your feet about halfway back and change the intensity. You can move, instead of putting your feet all the heels all the way up against the door frame, move your feet just a little bit further and change the intensity. But again, the important thing is not keeping up with me or keeping up with the others. The important thing is not putting food in your mouth for 30 minutes. But be sure, just move your body. That's our goal, is to move our body. My goal is to move my body enough to be able to do 5 pull-ups. So, down in the chair, edge of the chair. 1, oh, nope, it's not 1 yet. 1. You'd think I'd have this by now. 2. Got to slow down because the inertia will carry you through it. 3. 4. I want the movements to be through muscles, not through my fat rolls pulling me back. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. Last set. 1. This hurts my fingers as much as it hurts anything. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Probably should count when I come back up. 13. There we go. 14. 15. 16. That way I'm counting the lift. 17 instead of the fall. 18. 19. 20. This door frame is really dirty. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. Maybe it's my glasses. 28. 29. 30. can't talk. Exercising. All right. There we go. 1, 2, no, it's definitely the door frame. 3, 4, the spots are still there over my rims. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. Whew. All right, last set of these. Here we go. 1. Nope, it's not 1. Dang it. 1. 2. 3. Got a little bounce off that one. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. I'm so afraid that chair's just going to split out and break underneath me. Okay, now we're moving over to the treadmill so we can get a little more cardio and less. Give you a little bit of a view of my bedroom. I don't know. This is the first time I'm trying this stick. Somebody suggested I use this stick to hold the camera like so. We'll see how that does. Maybe that'll work out as well as it did the other day. It worked out pretty well the other day. Gotta be sure and put the safety devices on. That way, if I fall while the dang thing's still running, it doesn't just flip me like a ball. Alright, so let's see. Yesterday, or Monday rather, we started 2.5. So let's get it going. Start. We'll go. I'm gonna step onto it at 2 miles an hour because I'm not quite ready to go 6 miles an hour yet. So we'll go 2 miles an hour for about 30 seconds. And then, see, now I don't like the camera there. The camera needs to be here. That way I can just look straight ahead. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll mount it from the ceiling or something. Okay, so now I'm going to go up to 2.5 miles. And this is where we'll start. So 10 minutes. My knees hurt. It's easy to complain. You know, this is the second
workout like this, right? It's the second time on the channel. That camera's wobbling like it's gonna fall off. Hopefully it won't fall off. It's making me nervous. But it's easy to complain. This is our second workout, which is a way better improvement than sitting on the couch like I was doing. So here is an improvement, but I sat downstairs drinking a cup of coffee, thinking about my life's choices. You know, I'm pretty comfortable sitting here drinking my cup of coffee. Do I really want to go work out? Went to a job interview this morning, wearing the undershirt from the job interview, wearing the socks from the dress socks from the job interview. So I didn't change into sweat socks, and I didn't dirty another set of laundry. I'm wearing the same shorts I slept in last night, so I didn't dirty another set of laundry. So, I mean, I'm doing what I can to minimize the input on this. Yeah, we're going to have to do something different with the camera Friday. We're stuck with it today, but we'll do something different Friday because I can see that it's wobbling. But so am I. But it's kind of, I don't know, maybe we'll leave it. Maybe it's like you walking beside me. You want to go fast enough that you're winded, but not so fast that you can't talk. Because if you want to burn fat, you've got to be able to talk. You've got to be able to breathe. And if you can't talk, you can't breathe. So, I mean, if we were outside, at least we could look at birds and stuff. I could turn the television on, but one, can't let you hear it. Two, I can't talk to you while I watch television. And three, I think being distracted like that changes you. I mean, it's like eating while you're watching television. You don't really put into it what you should be putting into it. Like right now, I'm noticing that my intensity is not high enough. So, hang on, I have an alarm going off on my phone. I don't know why I have an alarm going off on my phone. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the recording. Okay. But I can tell that my intensity is not high enough. So I'm going to go up to 3 miles an hour. And then we'll do that. How much time was? Okay, we got 6 minutes left. No, we have 7 minutes left. So we'll do this for. I'll do this for 6 minutes, and then I'll drop back down to 2.5 or I'll go up to 3.5 for the last minute. That way we can finish strong. If the camera doesn't fall, that's really going to be annoying for people trying to watch. I don't know what to do to make it better. So, and I guess I could do that. When I fall, you guys are going to watch me do it. Man, I should have just stuck with what I had going for me. All right. Not adding any more time because I about died just then. But I'll get it figured out. Hopefully we'll have it worked out by Friday. Maybe if the stick were taller, I could set it on the floor instead of on the treadmill. That's probably what I need to do. Whew. Okay, so now we're at 5 minutes. Remember how much faster it seemed to go? It's like Monday, it was like, oh look, we've been doing it 4 minutes already. And now it's like, God, it's only 5 minutes. But it'll be alright. It'll be alright. You think it's bad now? Wait till we start running. Hey, if you're doing this with me, leave comments. Let me know what worked for you and what didn't work for you. What adjustments you had to make so that you could maintain, because maybe you couldn't keep up with what I was doing and you needed to do something else. You didn't want to quit, but you did something else. Leave comments about it, because there's probably somebody else experiencing the exact same issue. Or if you're an expert or a fitness guru and you have tips on posture or on technique, let us all know. Share it with us, because again, I'm no fitness expert. Certainly not a doctor. Certainly not a guru. I tried to follow some of those fitness channels on Facebook. Oh, we have an Instagram, by the way. Blades_fitness_sucks on Instagram and on Facebook. But on Facebook, there's no underscores. But it's Blades_fitness_sucks is the Instagram account. And I have a Gmail account. It's blade21292. I'll put links below at gmail.com. So if you want to send me pictures on the Instagram, I'm going to post pictures of equipment, maybe pictures of some food recipes, menu items, stuff like that. On the Facebook account, I think I'll post workouts and jokes and stuff about fitness. Same with my TikTok. My TikTok. And then on the YouTube channel, I think I'll just keep it for the workouts and stuff. But again, on Sundays, I think we'll try to find a guru to critique us. Okay, let's see, that says 8.5, so that's 7.5 minutes. Man, 10 minutes is a long time. And it's hot. Had to turn the fans off because the fans interfere with the microphones. I noticed last time that the microphones were dampening. Trying to dampen out the microphone. It's just the one. Trying to damp out the sound of the fan, and in so doing, damped out my voice, was probably a good thing. Okay, coming up on 8.5. What did we say? At 9 minutes, we were going to go to 3.5 miles an hour and finish out the last minute at 3.5 miles an hour. So we've got about 30 seconds, and then we'll ramp it up to 3.5 miles an hour. Ooh, 3.5 miles an hour. That's not even 15 miles an hour. I don't think. It's 3 miles an hour. Duh. Not a 15-minute mile. Okay, here we go. All right, 3.5 miles an hour, which is a 20-minute mile, just under a 20-minute mile. We'll do this for 1 whole minute. I know I'm talking so that I can make sure I stay breathing, so that I can burn the fat. I'm using that as a measure of my resistance, because my resistance is futile with a D. But that doesn't mean I'm doing math well while I'm in the middle of it. Or even making sense. All right. Drop down to 2.5 miles for 30 seconds. Cool down. You don't have to do this. You don't have to have a treadmill. You don't have to walk outside. You can march in place. You could do the Macarena. You could do the electric slide. You could just sit there and just rock back and forth, snapping your fingers to a song you're humming. But the goal is to 30 seconds is up. The goal is to move your body, burn some calories, sweat a little. Woo. All right. Well, guys, that was fun. I'll figure the camera out Friday. I'll probably make this stick taller. You can't see the stick, but I'll point to it anyway. I'll make the stick taller so I can put it out there and stand it up higher. And that way I died. That way the whole thing won't wobble while we do this. And hopefully, like I said, if you played along, let me know in the comments below how it worked out for you. If you're doing like I used to do, just drinking beer, watching a fat boy work out, I think you should take a shot every time I say 30, because I think that would be hilarious to see some of y'all laid out on the floor. Send me pictures, blade21292@gmail.com. I'll probably put them on Instagram for everybody to see, especially nudes. No, I keep those for myself. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you Friday.